Hi all. This is Balaji, Assistant Professor, Department of Mechatronics Engineering, SNS College of Technology. So on today we are going to talk about the pumps. Okay. So pumps, it's a mechanical device to convert the energy from the hydraulic energy to mechanical energy. Okay. Though the hydraulic pump is the heart of the hydraulic system because it converts the energy. It's a two ways. Like okay, like it's works like the transducer. Okay, it has a two type of the pumps in basically we can easily categorize. Okay, one is the non-displacement pump, another is a positive displacement pump. Okay, the non-positive displacement pumps are generally used for hydrodynamic system where the main purpose is fluid transportations only. Okay, but the positive displacements are used to hydrostatic system. The pressure must be the generator to overcome the external mechanical loads and frictional resistance. Okay, I will repeating again the these kind of two categories because you should know about the definition for the exam purpose. Okay, basically non-positive displacement pumps are generally used for hydrostatic system, where the main purpose to it's used for the fluid transportation systems. But in the positive displacement pumps are used to hydrostatic system where the pressure must be generated to overcome the external mechanical loads to frictional resistance. Okay, so it has mainly used for to move the fluids like celeries and then mechanical actions. Okay, the pumps can be further we can classify it to three kind of ways. Okay, one is the according to the way of fluid flow and then displacement and then pumps. Okay, this kind of ways we can easily classify it. Okay, and then furtherly we can derive the classification by the way of displacement of pumps. For the positive displacement pump is a gear pump and then vane pump and the piston pumps. Okay, so today we can see each one by one. So basically so pump is a mechanical device so used to move fluids such as a liquid gases and solids for the only for the positive displacement pump. So based on the working principle it can categorize it in the direct lift pumps, displacement pumps and gravity pumps. Okay, so in hydraulic system the mostly displacement pumps where mostly people are using positive displacement pumps only. Okay, so, the principle, the suction side creates a expanding cavity, and then fluid and enters the cavity. Other one is on the discharge side. The cavity volume decreases, and then trapped fluid is pushed out under the pressure. Okay, so this ensure the nearly constant flow rate. Okay, and then we can go with the gear pump. Okay, so the gear pump it is the one of the small simplest and most widely used hydraulic pump. Gear pump we can classify it into two kind of one is external gear pump and also internal gear pump. So gear pump is come with the states per helical and then herring-formed gears. Okay, straight per gears are easiest to cut, the most of highly used, and then helical and then other gears are running mostly quiet but they cost more. Okay, and external gears or pumps can be different can be different gear profiles. Okay, now I already have said about like spur, helical and then herringbone gears. Okay, so spur gears in chapter commonly people are used. Helical and then herringbone gears are mostly people are not used because of cost wise. Typically gear pumps can only work up to 1500 psi pressure levels. Okay, so working of the gear pump, it has a two kind of gears between the two shafts, and then water will be enter for the one side, another one side. Because of the rotation by the external forces, the water will get the some rotation force. By using that force, water will turn to the one side to another side. So by the way we can use it the gear pump. Okay, gear pump, but here we can work with 1500 psi. Okay, 1500 psi. Okay, so these are the some initial introduction about the pump. So far we have discussed what is pump, I mean, then what is definition, and then what are the classification available pumps, like we can see in our positive displacement pump, and then non-positive displacement pump, and then furtherly we have discussed about the gear pump. Okay, so this is enough for the today's class. We can discuss the another topics in our next video. Thank you. Thank you.
Right, that actually.